Wow. Why am I out here in the frozen tundra for my Sunday long run? Well, I'll tell you why, because when it comes to picking out my gear for winter running, I follow three simple ideas, three simple guidelines that help me make sure that I stay warm and healthy all winter long. What's up, running nerds and nerdy runners? Taking a break around mile 8 of my 20-mile Sunday long run to go over the first thing that I do whenever I'm picking out my clothes for winter running, and that is establish a set of guidelines that works for you for what you're gonna wear in different weather conditions. Mine goes a little something like this. 45 degrees and up, I'm in shorts and a t-shirt. Maybe not a t-shirt if it's like really hot out, but it's at least shorts and a t-shirt. Anything from about 30 to 45, I'm still in shorts, but now I'm starting to throw on a long sleeve shirt or at least a base layer with a t-shirt, depending on what kind of workout I'm supposed to be doing that day. If I go under 30 degrees, that's when I'm gonna start wearing pants. And the reason that I'm wearing pants is not necessarily because it's cold out, but because that cold weather mixed with the running and all that motion really ends with some pretty bad wind burn on your legs, and that's never fun. It's really it makes for an uncomfortable experience when you're trying to recover at the end of a long run. So those are my guidelines, and like I said, that's what works for me. Figure out what works for you in different weather conditions and stick to that set of guidelines, and you will always be warm and ready for your winter run or your run any time of year. All right, taking another break. We're at about mile 12 now of 20 for today's Sunday long run. Bringing you the second thing that I make sure and do with my winter weather running attire, so that way I can stay warm throughout the winter months. And that is to make sure that I've got plenty of clothing. And when I say I got plenty of clothing, I mean that in a couple different ways. One, obviously, I've got layers on. So you can see I've got my base layer on, my Under Armour base layer. I like Under Armour. That's kind of my go-to keep warm brand. There's a bunch of them out there, North Face, I mean Nike, all the brands got their own things. But I like Under Armour. I've got 5 base layer Under Armour shirts that I rotate out every week. And that's to make sure that I've got a different outfit for every day. I run 5 days a week. I take 2 rest days. So I've got 5 base layers in case I need them 5 times a week. And I don't want to be, that's because I don't want to be doing laundry in the middle of the week to make sure that I've got clean clothes, but I want to make sure that I've got clean, dry clothes for every day of the week that I'm out running in the winter time. All right, just got home from my 20-mile run, and I got a quick drink of water and changed clothes, which brings me to tip number 3, and that is make sure you change your clothes as soon as you get home. You want to get out of those sweaty clothes. You're out from the cold, get out of your sweaty clothes, put on some dry, warm clothes, and make sure you're getting yourself nice, warm, and cozy, because you don't want to get sick. And the longer you stay in those wet, cold clothes, the more likely you are to get sick. And that's just something that you don't want in the middle of a winter training block when you're training for your spring marathon. So remember, make yourself a good set of guidelines, layer up, and make sure you got plenty of clothes to get through the week, and change into some dry clothes as soon as you get home. You do those 3 things and you will have no trouble getting out and staying warm during the winter training block. All right, if you liked this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, because I'm trying to put out more and more content as I get the time. Hope you enjoyed it. Deuces.